welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa. Today we are talking all about one of my favorite foods on the planet, pasta. I'm going to show you how to make 3 different vegan pasta recipes, all of which are really easy to make and they taste so good. So I don't know about you, but pasta is one of my absolute favorite comfort foods. I don't know if it's that I'm Italian American and that's like a family tradition for us, or if it's just that pasta is like carb filled and just so cozy. I don't know what it is, but pasta is by far one of my favorite foods, and I'm really excited about today's video because there are 3 delicious recipes which are perfect for fall, great for meal prep, easy to make like ahead so that you could keep the sauces, make the pasta whenever you're ready, and they just taste so dang good. I am bringing you today's video in partnership with my friends at Thrive Market. I partner with them on a monthly basis, and this month we are doing this pasta recipe, and I love it because I actually get all of my pasta from Thrive, as well as a bunch of the canned ingredients that I'm going to be using, and plus spices. So if you are not already a Thrive Market member, you can get 25% off your first order plus a free 30-day trial by clicking the link that is right in the description box of this video. And if you are already a Thrive Market member, you get daily special deals. You can just head on over to the homepage, make sure you're logged in, and you will see the special deal for the day. So there are deals on top of deals for everybody involved, which I love. As always, I have included all of the recipe information down in the description box. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure to tap that red subscribe button, and let's go ahead and dive into the recipes. So I wanted to show you some of my pasta picks from Thrive. I love the Jovial brand as well as Bonza. The 2 ones that I have from Jovial right now, this is the casarecce. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's really good. Kind of like a fun twist on penne. Then also their elbows are really awesome. I also love their manicotti and their lasagna sheets. From Bonza, I like their shells as well as their linguine. And then I also have these pad thai rice noodles from Lotus Foods. These are really great with Asian-inspired ingredients, curries, pad thai, something like that. They're a great alternative to rice. But you can also just go to Thrive Market, check out their pasta selection, and filter by gluten-free to find all of the ones that they offer. The first thing I'm going to show you how to make today is my 10-minute marinara. We start with some diced tomatoes. You could also use crushed tomatoes, adding those into a pot. Follow that with a generous pinch of sea salt, some fresh cracked pepper, and a lot of Italian seasoning. And essentially all we do is just bring this up to a low simmer and simmer it for about 10 minutes. And that honestly is my marinara. If you are using diced or chopped tomatoes and you want it to be a little bit smooth, I like to just pop my immersion blender in here and just blend it up a little bit, and it makes it kind of chunky but not quite as hard to eat like this. I like serving this marinara with a chunkier pasta, so this is that brown rice pasta that I showed you earlier. It's great with elbows, it's great with the fusilli, it's great with penne, and you just want to fill your bowl, of course. You could also just toss this all together in the pot, but what I like to do is just serve the noodles however much I want, and then I ladle on my sauce, and I actually just stir the sauce into the bowl right there. You can add on more if you need. I like to garnish it with some fresh herbs, some pepper flakes, and nutritional yeast for that nice cheesy flavor. And this is honestly one of the easiest recipes that you could ever make. It takes about 15 minutes start to finish, and it tastes like that classic marinara pasta. So good. The second pasta that I'm going to show you how to make is a pumpkin Alfredo. Yes, pumpkin Alfredo. We are starting with canned pumpkin, which I got from Thrive Market. We're also going to add in some raw cashews, some hot water. We'll use a lot of garlic, some olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then finishing off with some nutritional yeast. So we're going to start by making a cashew cream. You can just add your raw cashews into your high-powered blender and top that with 2 cups of hot water, and then just blend this up until it's smooth and creamy and it turns into a milk. From there, we will heat our pan on medium and we will add in the olive oil, top that with the garlic, and saute that for a little bit until it starts to get a little bit fragrant. Maybe 2 to 3 minutes or so. Then add in your salt and your pepper. And if you're feeling fancy, you can also add in some dried sage, which I did here. And again, just saute this until it's nice and fragrant. It should take another maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Once you've got that all ready, you can add in your canned pumpkin. And we will also add in half of our cashew cream. And just stir this together until it's smooth and everything is combined. And I like to do this in batches because making it in a pan like this, it can tend to overflow. So if you do it in batches, it's just easier to stir together. So once you've got that combined, you can add in the rest of your cashew cream along with your nutritional yeast. And from here, we will actually use a whisk to whisk everything together until it's nice and smooth and creamy. And then I recommend that you actually taste before serving. Just taste it, see if it needs any additional seasoning, maybe a touch more salt and pepper, or maybe you want a little bit of spice like red pepper flakes or something like that, maybe a touch more sage, up to you. And then for serving, we will actually just serve it right in this pan. So spoon in your noodles. I am using that chickpea linguine. I really like serving this with a spaghetti, linguine, or a tagliatelle, just something that's like long and can really sop up that creamy sauce. And you'll just use salad tongs to toss it all together in that warm pumpkin-y cheese sauce. And just kind of stir it all together until you've got that cream sauce all combined and all of those noodles are coated. For serving, I just serve a big bowl of that, and I like to top it with some fresh cracked pepper, some fresh herbs, and a little bit of pepper flakes for a little bit of heat, but you could do any sort of toppings that you want. And then it's ready to just dig in. I recommend actually, if you are using chickpea pasta, that you undercook it a little bit. You'll see here that it kind of broke apart, and that's because I cooked it right to the instructions, and it actually tends to be a little bit too soft for me. So I would undercook chickpea pasta, but otherwise this tastes awesome. And last but not least, we are making a slow roasted tomato and garlic pasta. So good. The ingredients we're going to use are cherry tomatoes. We're also going to add in some sliced garlic, a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. It's so simple. We will begin by adding the cherry tomatoes into a baking dish. Top that with the olive oil and the garlic, a generous pinch of sea salt, and a ton of fresh cracked pepper. Stir it all together until the tomatoes are coated in the oil, and then you will pop this in a 300-degree oven for about an hour. And you really want the tomatoes to look like this when they come out of the oven, all nice and blistered. They're kind of oozing their juices. The garlic is nice and roasted, really fragrant, and they will kind of pop in your mouth when you bite into them. They are so good. You can just kind of stir them together to get the garlic a little bit more incorporated and that juice a little bit more evenly coated. For serving, I love doing this with a spaghetti, but it's also amazing with pretty much any kind of pasta. This is the one that we make the most at home. It's kind of like a romantic date night meal that is really easy to make. And then for serving, I just do a generous spoonful or two of those tomatoes, making sure that I'm getting some of that oil and the juices and definitely some garlic. And I finish it off with another crack of fresh pepper, some nutritional yeast to give it a nice little cheesiness, some pepper flakes for heat, in case you can't tell, I love heat on pasta, and then also finishing it off with some lemon juice. And it just kind of gives it a really nice brightness at the end. And then you're ready to dig in. This is, again, one of the easiest pastas ever, only 5 ingredients. So good, kind of fancy, but really easy and just really, really tasty.
And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I can't wait to hear which recipe you're going to make first. Make sure to leave a comment and let me know. I definitely am partial to the pumpkin Alfredo because it is like perfect for fall. It combines 2 of my favorite things, pumpkin and pasta, and it's so delicious. So I hope you give all 3 of them a try, but you should definitely at least try that one. I also want to thank Thrive Market for joining us in today's video. Don't forget to click the link that is in the description box below to get 25% off your first order, plus a free 30-day trial. That is for new members only. And like I said in the beginning, if you are already a Thrive Market member, you get a daily deal on top of the deals that you're already getting. So it's win-win for everybody, and the link is down for you below. As always, I just want to thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for being there and letting me do what I love to do. I hope you guys found today's video interesting, helpful, fun, and I just so appreciate you. So don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.